What's up, y'all? Welcome back to me trying to save the New York Jets after season one, technically, because we went from season zero, which is real life, to season one, where officially taking over, to now this is season two, going into the off season. Rodgers is now off the team. We had a 12-5 finish. If you watched last episode, we did have the number one defense and a mid offense. I'll take that. I'm just gonna hop right into it with this team, with the way the roster is looking. I mean, we technically don't have a quarterback. We do have Brees Hall and Allen still. We do have a couple good receivers. Definitely want to continue building Waters. Waters. I don't know why I said it like that. Because, I mean, look at that. 99 speed, acceleration, agility, change of direction. I mean, the awareness is absolutely bringing down his overall. But, I mean, I've never, ever, in the in like the last three Maddens or something like that, have gotten a receiver with 99, 99, and pretty much like that. That is crazy. We have the big breakout tight end, Gregory Geddes, and then the other rookie, Jose Randall. So we got tight ends. O-line, you know, is still there. Defensive line is still crazy than ever. A couple holes here in linebacker, as you may see and can see. So we are absolutely working on that. Quincy Williams, definitely going to, I mean, he's a good outside linebacker, but as of right now, let's move him to the inside because, I mean, we really need an inside linebacker. Outside linebackers, generally, I wouldn't say easier to come by, but we can definitely get some in the draft or free agency. Corners still tremendous here and still need a safety. Other than moving Quincy Williams there, I pretty much have the free agents picked out that I want. I mean, absolutely. Would I want Brock Purdy? Yes. Would I want Jamar Chase? Yes. Andrews? Yes. Tooney? Yes. But do they want to come here? No. And listen, I get it. They don't want to come here. We had James Williams last year. He doesn't want to come back. Listen, I totally get it. I totally would. We have no quarterback technically, so listen, I get it. They don't want to come here. Definitely not going to force them to come here. So, yeah, that's pretty much off the table. I am just going to try to make this team the best team that I can physically make it with whoever is on here with free agency and who actually wants to come to this team. On free agency, this is what I'm going for. They want to come here. We only have a certain amount of budget to work with. Ryan Kelly, we can bring him back for one more year if he would like to come back. Elm, I'm bringing him in. So if I do sign him, maybe Michael Carter, I trade away for some picks. I don't know. Or trade him away later in the season for some picks, depending on how that's going. Darnell Savage, bring him in. We could move our safeties around. Michael McFadden, bring him in as a backup linebacker. Victor, bring him in as the left outside linebacker, so less people to try to draft from free agency, but let's see who we can get through evaluation. We get all five of them. Beautiful. We got $4 million left to choose from. Right outside linebackers. Is there anybody I can get for $4 million? Pretty much. No, that might as well just draft somebody. So this is where I am going to go over here to rosters and cornerbacks. I understand Michael Carter has been doing good here. I mean, he is 27, but we could save $9 million. I mean, he's been here for 5 years, but I'm just curious. I put him on the trade block already. I am just curious to see from teams what we could get back from him. I just curious. Bell, I am going to switch Bell from strong safety to free safety. So we do have a couple of safeties here. You know, we got a couple linebackers now. We're middle linebackers. No right outside linebacker. I know, not the best left outside linebacker, but speed, it seems to not matter in simming. Hassan Reddick, this is his last year. Definitely throughout the season, depending on how this team is going, definitely might trade him. Offensive line, pretty good. Pretty good. It is definitely there for a rookie quarterback, whoever we draft in the draft. But I'll keep that a surprise on who I'm thinking in this draft class. As you can see, the people that they already have there. But let's see if we get any. Let's see if we get any interest in Michael Carter. So I am simming to next week. I'm just looking around. The Cardinals, they do need a number one corner, and Michael Carter could go right in there and be the top corner. The top corner is a 77 overall. I will show you just so you can see. I mean, I understand he's a rookie, but Max Melton is in there. They definitely do need top corner. So I'm just curious if I could get a second and a third in the future from this. No. What if I switch it up to a third this year and a second next year? How about that? No, still don't want that. What about a couple thirds here? How about that? Because I don't have a second or a third this year. They take it. All right, Michael Carter. You might say this is a stupid trade, but for a couple third rounders to free up like 12 million in cap and get a couple third rounders, that's nice. Let's see what happens here. Brock Purdy and Jamar Chase, both to New England. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me for sure. Mark Andrews goes to Seattle. All right. That is, wow. They both went to New England. So, does that mean Drake May is on the block? Is anybody interested in Van Ginkel? One team is interested in Van Ginkel. Let's just see if we just offer him a 1 year for 12 million. Where does that put us? That puts us at number 1. Yeah, screw it. Let's see if we get Van Ginkel. We definitely need an outside linebacker. We get Van Ginkel. All right. Defense is rounded out, but I'm just curious, since the Patriots decided to sign 6 years Brock Purdy and Jamar Chase. Wow, they had the money to do that. But where does that leave Drake May? 79 overall, 24 overall stats, strong arm. 20 stats weren't great for the last 2 years, but it is the Patriots with the team that they have had. Just curious. I absolutely know this trade is not going to go through, absolutely, but yeah, I mean, we don't have enough money either for that. But what if we put up one of our quarterbacks, Jordan Travis? Still under by a mil. No, fuck it. I'm going to draft a quarterback. I'm not going to give the Patriots more ammunition to pick to make their team stronger. So to the draft we go. Alrighty. The draft is underway. We are picking 24th, and pretty much all the teams in front of us, I mean, quote unquote, other than maybe Carolina and Tennessee, we're the only team that really needs a quarterback. So let's just go pick by pick. I don't like that. The right end goes first. I just want to see where the first quarterback gets picked. The Lions. All right, screw you, Lions. So Troy Alexander goes first. McIntosh goes second. Any other quarterbacks? No. So those two are off the board first. Well, they were pretty much who I wanted to go for anyway. But you never know where you can take risks. Travis Giles, North Dakota State, 6-foot scrambler. But look at those stats from Pro Day and the Combine and the ratings and the score, like everything. Beautiful spiral on all of his passes. Could use some improvement in recognizing pressure. Does well. Avoid sacks. Throw away the ball. Loves to run and play outside the structure. 3/4 fast, smooth throwing motion. That sounds like a tremendous quarterback I would like to have on the New York Jets. Well, here we are in the third round. I mean, we had our choice here. Pretty much the only people that are really left right now is, well, not receivers, but to choose from. And screw it, why not? Ricky Dawson. I mean, he probably has bad catching, so we'll just bring him in anyway. C, not bad. We just needed another receiver. I mean, we already have our top three and the tight end, so it is what it is on that aspect of it. We just need a couple receivers here to fill in what we need. Some of these receivers definitely have dropped, but apparently catching. Let's sort by catching. Hey, look, Derrick Henry. And with the last pick that I'm making in this draft, Luke Hyder, punter. Because we need a punter, and damn, I just took the number 1 ranked true value person in this draft. Hell yeah. The next McBoomstick. Let's take a look at the draft recap here. 72 overall quarterback, but hey, an 83 overall punter. Another running back that I don't need, but hey, I'll take it. But an 83 overall punter, that's crazy. But 72 overall quarterback, we can work with that. This team is young, but we have a good line around him. But damn, I took the number 1 guy is a punter. Here we are, technically the start of season 2. Just going to choose the draft class. Keeps auto-generated rookies moving along, so we have that going. Season goal. With a rookie quarterback, 7 wins. That's some, and technically go into year 2 after the real life one. This is what the offense is looking like. Not terrible. I mean, look at all the stars that we have on O-line, especially the young guys up over here. Ryan Kelly's the veteran for this O-line. I mean, it's pretty good. All we need is an X factor, and we're rocking and rolling. Like I said, Waters is injured for a couple weeks, so Corley is taking over for that spot. Yeah. Rookie quarterback, here he is. Look at him. He is a star development already. Why is it showing that? I promise you I didn't change anything on that. But okay, he's a star development. He is number 8. Curious, what does his mask look like? Did they give him something nice or did they give him something stupid? Oh, typical quarterback mask. Okay. That's your franchise quarterback as of now. But that's the offense. Defense still is looking threatening, especially down here. I mean, look at that defensive line. I mean, that is frightening. That defensive line. Absolutely frightening. Corners, absolutely frightening. You still have Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed. You have Elm, who I acquired. I mean, safeties aren't the best, but hey, they're safe. They're gonna be able to cover. They're gonna be able to do their damn thing. And then special teams. I mean, hey, we even got a gold punter, dude. It's an 84 overall. This is ridiculous. Number 16. I mean, 99 kick accuracy, 94 power, 80 speed, 80 acceleration. This man's going to be running fakes. He's going to do it all. But this team isn't bad. I mean, there's so much growth potential here. Absolutely, because I mean, I have all these contracts for this team, especially if we go take a look at the team salaries. I have all these salaries coming up this year for some of these most important people like Sauce, Garrett, Hassan, and then everybody else that I've signed for. But it all depends on how this season goes, on if people will get traded at the trade deadline or not. It it all depends. But until then, let's get Simmon right to week 8. Well, here we are at week 8. We're sitting at 3-4. Not bad, not great. Our stats are way down compared to the season before. 3-4. We are still fighting for the division. We have so many people here to upgrade, especially this season. Just going to auto upgrade them. But yeah, we're pretty mid all the way through here. That's pretty much. Is Zach Wilson the second best? I gotta see this. But Travis Giles, 17-10. It's a good rookie year so far. Brees Hall, 422 rushing yards. Garrett Wilson, 415. Waters, 384. So he's having a good year. Sacks, it's not a good year so far. The tackles are letting up a few too many. Hassan Riddick with 8. Chase Young with 7. Not bad. Interceptions. Wow. That is definitely down from the year before, but I have to see this. Is Zach Wilson the second most passing? You know what? Go Zach. The Jets screwed you up, but whatever. Yeah, that is funny. But yeah, this team is absolutely mid-table right now. Our defense isn't doing the greatest. We can absolutely try to trade away some people, but hey, we have 127 million right now in cap. Let's see if we can lock some of these guys down. Garrett Wilson is not Garrett Wilson. Sauce Gardner is happy. Garrett Wilson. Let's see if we can lock you two down both. That is beautiful. We have you, Titman. Let's give you 3 years. He's happy to stay. So am I. Jermaine. Yeah. Let's sign you, Jermaine, because I don't think I am going to keep Hassan Reddick. Nolan Smith, probably not. Israel. I mean, I haven't even used you at all, Israel, which kind of sucks because I feel like you have potentials in real life. Trade center. Definitely going to trade. All right. The one trade I'm gonna do is Hassan Reddick and a third and a couple seconds to the Bears. The Bears, their defense, there definitely looks like they're trying to do something here, but I could sweat Gervon, Dexter Senior. I mean, they can use Hassan Reddick on the line. I mean, linebackers, they got decent linebackers. Corners, pretty much good corners. Justin Simmons and Jaquan Brisker. They have some sort of defense going on there. So let's see what we do here. And all right, couple seconds and a third, swapping a third. So we can move on from Hassan Riddick. The depth chart is going to absolutely put in Jermaine, who I just gave some money to. We can put McDonald in there as the backup, so he's the dual backup with Watts and Chase Young. And then Jermaine is definitely going to be one of the rushing ends because he can rush with Will McDonald. So we have that. All right. So just a little smidge of a defensive change here. I mean, 4-3. We're on track to make 7 wins. So playoffs would be cool. But I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Well, here we are at the end of the season. Slowly disappointed. 6-11. Didn't finish with the 7th win. So we really poo-pooed the bed towards the end of the year. But weren't the worst team out there. And you know it's funny, the Patriots went 4-13 with Brock Purdy and Jamar Chase. So that is kind of funny. Defense still did pretty good. You know, obviously a far fall from being the number one defense out there. I mean, top 20, but defense with rushing the ball did good. Top 10. Same thing with offense. Passing the ball obviously faltered. We don't have the greatest offensive weapons, so that's that. But hey, we got to keep our job. So I am still the coach of the Jets. So that is one thing. 6-11 this year. There's that. So in 3 seasons, quote unquote, after taking over the Jets, I'm 24-23, which over the last few quarterbacks is a hell of a lot better than what they've done. But Travis, 35 passing touchdowns to 28 interceptions, not bad for a rookie. I mean, 28 interceptions, you expect that from a rookie. Now let's tone that down by like 8 next year, 8 or 10 next year. I like that. Keep 35 touchdowns is still a good number. Brees Hall running the ball, down year on touchdowns, but it is okay. Giles had 330, Braylon Allen 250. Javier, not bad, 930 receiving yards. Garrett Wilson with 860. Geddes with 660. Corley with pretty much just round that up to 600. Not bad. Sacks wise, we let him get sacked a lot. Yeah. Most tackles though, McFadden and Quincy, but McFadden. Sacks wise, Chase Young led them. Jermaine got 8 sacks and he started half the year, so hopefully he got some skill points to work on that. Van Ginkel got some sacks, interceptions. We definitely turned it up throughout the year. Gardner got a couple after that contract, so hey, we'll take that. Best players around the league. Let's take a look-see here. Zach Wilson, top 10. That is crazy. Patty with 53 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. So yeah, Zach Wilson being up there is crazy. Whatever. Najee Harris, best running back. J.K. Dobbs had a resurgent career year. Receiving, St. Brown. Andrade, I will butcher the hell out of that name, but Jamar Chase leaves and Joe Burrow finds a new target, I guess, from Princeton. Who about 20 sacks in a year? It was crazy. Who got sacked the most? Let's take a look. Bo Nix. All right, where are we? We're up there, 33 sacks. That's like 2 a game. Not the best, but we can absolutely work on it. O-line. I know we can. Game, we glitched out here. Yes, we happen to be glitched out. Defense. It's going to eventually load the defensive stats. No, it is not. Having a bit of an issue so far. But Travis, hey, look at that. 7 upgrade points. Geddes got 3. Waters got 3. Sauce got 1. But hey, we've had a very growthful year this year. So I will take that for a lot of these players. That means our if we go back to just lineup and take a look at this team now compared to last year. I mean, Kelly gone down in overall. I mean, morale rise wise, yes, a lot of these guys are like down ones and twos everywhere. It does suck, but get it. I mean, up to an 82 overall. He's an 81, 84, 90 overall, 88. Corley's a 79. 79. Our quarterback is an 81 overall. Defensive wise, I mean, that's a pretty solid defensive line. Gardner's a 99, 87 still. I mean, this offseason, we got some pieces to work on as per usual for teams, but it is what it is. We didn't make the playoffs, but hey, we made it last year. We knew it was going to be tough this year. With a rookie quarterback, you're asking a lot to make the playoffs, but hey, he had a hell of a year. Might win Rookie of the Year. This is the playoffs for season 2. Green Bay and the Chiefs got a bye. So, Zach Wilson led the 49ers to the playoffs. But no one's really out of sync here in the playoffs, really. I mean, the Bears are in there, so Hassan Reddick is going up against his old team. There's nobody really out of picture here to make the playoffs. All those teams are playoff teams, but it all matters. Let's see who makes the Super Bowl. I say Ravens and Bucks. Or no, Ravens and Bears. I am a prediction. Wow. I'm gonna leave that in there. That is not voiced over anything. I said Ravens and Bears. I was going to say Ravens and Bucks, but I changed it to Ravens and Bears, and lo and behold, I'm right. So let's take a look here. Defensive game over here. Jaguars beat the Steelers. Bengals beat Texans. Ravens beat Bills. Then the Ravens beat Joe Burrow. Chiefs took care of the Jaguars, and then Lamar Jackson finally got over the hump of beating Mahomes. Now going to the West, the NFC. The Cowboys finally got a playoff win. They got 2 playoff wins, so that is great for Dak's career. The 49ers beat LA, so Battle of California over there. The Bears beat the Eagles. Then they beat the 1 seed, Green Bay. The matchup from last year's NFC Championship, 49ers Cowboys. Cowboys win that. Cowboys make it to the championship game for once, but they lose to the young Bears. So it is rank 7 Bears versus rank 5 Ravens. I say the Ravens get it done. Yearly awards. MVP goes to Lamar Jackson. Coach of the Year to Tomlin. AFC, Tomlin, Watt. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe they had better years. That sucks for Giles. But these are all the guys for the AFC side here. That sucks for Giles. I really wish he won that. I'm going to take a look at the Ravens. I mean, he is in the Super Bowl, so, I mean, he definitely could have had a tremendous year. So those are all the NFC guys. Just going to take a quick peek at the Ravens roster. It's just faster to go like this. The rookie guy, who is he? Rookie of the Year. Receiver? Tight end? Yeah, tight end. Bobby Simmons. Yeah, 87 overall tight end. Okay, He can take it. Yeah, he definitely got it. All right, so yeah, I said Ravens. Yeah, the Ravens will win it. 31-23. That's my prediction. This is a long advancing. All right. Super Bowl season recap. 31-28. The Ravens do get it done. Lamar Jackson got his ring. Stephen A. Smith can be quiet about that. All right. That's pretty good. Now, only if I could do that in real life. But yeah, upgrade players. These are all the guys from the practice squad. You know, they got 1 or 2 points here. Let's see who retired. Year 2. Technically year 3. I know it's confusing. Aaron Rodgers retires on the Vikings. That's funny. Shaq Mason retires. Aaron Jones, Tyron Matthew, Stafford, Cup retires. Devontae Adams, Mack, Pierce, Mosley, Tyrone Smith, Fant, Kelly retires. Thank you, Kelly, for the last 2 years. Brian Sharif retires. Tyler Lockett retires. Burton, Jake Matthews, Travis Kelce, Shaq Thomas, Mitch Morris, Harvenstein, Gilmore, Hopkins, Turner, Boyles. A lot of people we've seen over the last 10 years pretty much has retired. So, congratulations to them. Staff moves. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know if I want to change anything with our staff. So I'm going to leave that to the next episode. But until then, what do you think about this team? How do you feel about this offense? What would you do different about it? What do you think I should do? It's not bad. Defense, what do you think? What should we change? What shall we do? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear about it. I will think about it. I'm ending it early here because I don't know exactly what I am going to do with the staff, and I want to hear back from you guys too as well. For anybody leaving comments, I love hearing comments. So leave a like. But until then, I will see you in the next episode. Peace out.